Greetings, honorable speaker, sir, and this honest guy. While I truly believe by the statements of members of opposition that they have successfully established a state, but that statement is not proving the motion in hand. But that statement by the great Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein quite beautifully explained, and I quote, some people use statistics just like a weapon. Just like a weapon man uses a lamppost more for support than actual light. Unquote. I don't know how intellectuals, members of proposition have really failed in understanding concept itself. When the members of proposition are highlighting economic self-reliance, they have been talking about financial self-reliance. And here comes the contradiction of the all state with themselves are not even aware of what particular perspective they are trying to portray. Moving on to my constructive arguments. In this scenario, if we look into the state of Gujarat, in the recent past, almost all the IPL finals happened in the Motera Stadium. That Motera Stadium, which is now the Narendra Modi International Stadium. That Motera Stadium, almost all World Cup finals happened in that scenario. That Ahmedabad, where the current India, the media is looking forward hosting the Olympics, Ahmedabad comes the first city to host that Olympics. Now, what is that? Why is there a regional dominance of Ahmedabad or Gujarat? The reason being the political domination of Gujarat and its leaders. Be it Prime Minister of the nation, be it Home Minister of the nation, or be it all the cabinet ministers who come from the state. And now, let's talk of the 15th Finance Commission report. Now, when we look into the 15th Finance Commission report, we can clearly highlight there is a great marginalization between four different states. If there is an amount of 100 rupees collected from the state of Uttar Pradesh, the state allocates 273 rupees for the development purpose of Uttar Pradesh. While on the same hand, we can clearly see Kerala, same amount of 100 rupees is being collected from the entire state in terms of taxes, but only 25 rupees is given back to the state of Kerala for the development purposes. Similarly, if you look into Bihar, on every 100 rupees collected, around 706 rupees is given back to the region of Bihar for development purposes, while Karnataka remains at just 15 rupees. Now, what is the reason behind this disparity? The reason behind this disparity is just the political domination of this particular region based on their constituencies. And similarly, when we look into the political domination of Assam, only 14 seats are 14 representatives represent this entire region in the Lok Sabha constituencies. But is a particular reason there is a failure for these people for a political domination. But I do completely agree with the members of proposition mentioning that economic self-reliance is required. But economic self-reliance is only capable enough when there is a political domination. I quite remember I was in 5th standard and my mother gave me 50 rupees to buy a tiffin in canteen. I went to the canteen, I got 4 chips and 1 roti chocolate. And all of a sudden a senior came and took 5 fours, took 1 of my chips. The next day, I bought again 50 rupees and I brought 4 chips and 1 roti chocolate again. But that time I was accompanied by a teacher. And at that time, because of the political domination behind me, that particular senior who came to me this time, he negotiated, did not dominate it by force to that one chip. So here you can clearly see that financial self-reliance can only come when there is a backing of political domination. Another voting member of the proposition highlighted about religious domination. But what religious domination are we talking about? Are we talking about the religious domination of a particular religion over the other, or are we talking about the heritage domination of particular religions in the entire region, just like the region of Banaras? And even after hearing all these statements, we will even find members of proposition changing their statements again and again and again. And just hearing them, it quite reminds me, if a cabinet would have been present, the cabinet would have felt insecure about his ability. As the statements of members of proposition changes faster than even the cabinet changes its color. With this, I rest my case, but definitely not my cause. Thank you, honorable speaker, sir. Thank you, all this gathering.
Thank you. According to you, what is Assam's nationality?
Sorry.
What is Assam's nationality?
Now, when we look into the particular term for nationalism, the entire, as per the Article 1 of the Indian Constitution, India is a union of states. And when we look into the term nationalism comes only when the union of states are being combined. So, for a particular reason, as per the Indian Constitution Article 1, I would like to mention that is particular to my perspective, there is nothing particularly called Assamese nationalism, but I believe there is something called Assamese religionism. So that particular thing should be taken into consideration with due respect to the Article 1 of the Indian Constitution. Thank you so much.